tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you, I know it's good. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you, I know it's good. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night.
See, Cal made me do it.
Hey. YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back at it with another one. Hey, catch this game, dog. Right before we get into it, man, let me just bust something down, man. Y'all gotta understand, a lot of people is definitely in their feelings about what's going on with people who knew what they stood for, knew what they signed up for, and everybody want to speculate with their personal opinions of what people think. But let me just say this, right? It's a difference between a soldier and a leader. Now let's get something cleared out. You see what I'm saying? And y'all gotta realize a soldier. Let's break down what a soldier is. A soldier is a follower. You understand what I'm saying? A soldier is a follower. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who takes orders from somebody up top. That's what a soldier is. Somebody who follows, take orders, and listens. Now let's talk about a leader. A shot caller. A leader calls the shots. Give orders. You know what I'm talking about? Instruct. They're an instructor. You understand what I'm saying? So you got leaders and shot callers, right? You got gang leaders, and then you got soldiers. You see what I'm saying? And most of the time, most people always end up as a soldier. You know what I'm saying? They get up in age, and you know what I'm saying, and their numbers called. But then you got some leaders, who do massive time in prison. You know what I'm saying, for putting it down, calling shots, and demonstrating, giving orders, and orders is not being followed. Sending consequences in a nigga direction. Instruct. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But let me just say this, right? Now, when you a leader, you gotta hurt people. You gotta hurt people because your leadership is in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? It's challenged. Some people you gotta make a demonstration out of somebody. But let me just say this before we get to this content. And I don't care who you is. You not solid if your loyalty change when you mad. You not solid. If you my partner, you my dog, right? If your loyalty change against me when you mad, then you wasn't really no partner, nigga. You feel me? And a lot of times that's what's going on in these streets, man. You see what I'm saying? So make sure y'all understand the moment somebody, if they feelings change towards you, get away from them. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just slide. Don't give them no warning. Don't explain yourself. Don't address it. Get away from them. The moment you see somebody switch up on you, or they energy change towards you when they get mad. When you get them mad, you say something they don't like. They wasn't really your partner. So let's get to the content, man. Did Big U expose himself in a Rayshawn murder case, man? Y'all know man, I'm gonna just say it like this. His situation, man. Y'all know his situation, man, up and down with this Rayshawn Williams case, man. Let's get to the content, though, man. Y'all know how we do it. There's so much shit going on out here in these streets, man. You don't know which one is which. Let's go.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the murder that launched Operation Drawdown. By now, it's widely known that Big US had the keys to the Rolling 60s, who are not only the deepest black gang in LA County, but has spread across the nation and set up large bases in cities like Atlanta, St. Louis, and Baltimore, to name a few. But his reign over this powerhouse gang didn't just happen overnight. Born Eugene Hanley, he grew up the majority of his life on the west side of South Central, near Arlington and Slauson. He would join the Arlington Gangsters, who were led by his cousin Chili Capone. The AGs would eventually merge and become the Rolling 60s. Yu built his reputation as an elite fighter, learning martial arts and acquiring a black belt. When the crack era came around, Big U's focus shifted into making money. In 1991, he was arrested in a sting operation after he and another person attempted to rob someone they assumed to be a drug dealer. After serving 13 years, Big U was released in 2004. Post-release, Big U would dive back into the music industry, managing local LA rappers like Sandman the Goose and Nipsey Hussle. On March 19th of 2025, Big U and other alleged members of the Rolling 60s were arrested as a part of a federal investigation. In the RICO charges, Big U is accused of carrying out the 2021 murder of Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Anthony Williams was born on January 3rd of 2000. Before he shifted gears and began rapping, he originally aspired to be in the NFL. Big U coached Rayshawn in football since he was young. Rayshawn developed a sense of trust in Big U as someone he could look up to. Rayshawn even lived with Big U for a period while he was in high school, as Rayshawn and Big U's son were good friends. At some point, Big U believed that Rayshawn had wore a chain that belonged to his son without his permission, thus leading to Rayshawn being kicked out. At Crenshaw High, he played wide receiver. Being involved with sports would keep him out of trouble. After high school, his football...
Yeah, we gonna have to do the facts on that, because how would he know unless how would he know? How would he know that that Rayshawn wore his son's chain without permission unless his son told his dad that he didn't give Rayshawn permission to wear his chain, which means that's some weird shit. Like, you don't snitch to your dad about your boy wearing your chain. Like, y'all boys, like, you feel me? And he live with you. Yeah, you don't do no shit like that ain't cool. But let me just say this, right? Some of y'all don't know what a good person really is. Some of y'all don't know what a good person really is because money control y'all loyalty. Money control y'all loyalty. And that's what got a lot of people messed up in this world, bro. A lot of people don't know who good people is because they're controlled by money. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can buy somebody. If you want loyalty in today's society, you got to pay for that shit. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no more, I got you, you got me. That's a bond. That's an understanding. That's a connection. Hell, motherfucker, nah, nigga be like, yeah, all right, for sure. And if it get ugly, shit, that nigga did that shit. Hell yeah. Man, look, man, I got a girl, my baby mama, man, this is my third baby, man. She pregnant again. She go be in the hospital any day now. I'm not taking nobody charges, bro. And I got this newborn baby out here. Who gonna take care of mine if I take this? You know how this shit go. So yeah, man, you know, some of y'all don't know what good people is because, you know, money control y'all loyalty, and that's just what's going on in today's society, man. And it's over. It is over, bro. But the sad thing about this is a lot of people like, man, F this dude, man. Why everybody talking about it? So what he did? So what he did? Like, nah, man. Look, bro. If once it hits the internet, bro, it is content like everything else, man. You know, and don't knock no pork chop off another man play if he ain't knock nothing off y'all, nigga. Yeah, motherfucker, no, nigga. You take that to Ray's boom boom room. You know what I'm saying? You crossed the line, boss. But nah, man, it's cold because you know you don't know what this young man could have made of himself. You know what I'm saying? He went out to Vegas with a guardian that he trusted in, relied on. So who's responsible for him at this point? So if he flew to Vegas, his mom knew he was flying to Vegas with such and such person. Who is it fair to say who's responsible? You see what I'm saying? But let's get to this content, man, because there's a lot of fishy shit going on.
James fizzled out. He began to fully focus on rapping as he saw it as an opportunity to get rich. In 2021, Rayshawn had been living in California with his older cousin. At that time, he was under Big U's Unique Music and was working with the music producer on an upcoming project. Through Unique Music, Big U booked Rayshawn's Airbnb and travel accommodations and arranged a trip for Rayshawn to record in Las Vegas. Rayshawn was supposed to make one song per day while he was in Vegas, but he slacked off after he touched down in the city. On January 19th, he didn't show up to the studio for a second time. He told a Big U associate he would double up on the next day. The following day, on January 20th, Rayshawn recorded an unreleased diss song that North Las Vegas police later obtained. Authorities believe this track is aimed at Big U. Big U was later informed of Rayshawn's song, as well as him wasting studio time. It's believed that these were main factors that led to the dispute between Big U and Rayshawn. A dispute serious enough that 2 days later, Big U and Sylvester drove from LA to Vegas to confront Rayshawn. Big U and his associate arrived in Vegas on January 23rd. At around 2 a.m. on January 24th, Big U pulled up to Rayshawn's Airbnb and asked him why he did not show up to the studio the day prior. Rayshawn claimed he did not have a ride to the studio. Rayshawn's friend was also present during this encounter.
Hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline. The real culprit is friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what most...
On the night of January...
That's not like that. That's a loose end, man. That's a loose end. Big, you got 75 people talking against him, bro. You feel me? Now, I know that this Rayshawn Williams is a separate case from the RICO, right? But it's still something that they, you know what I'm saying, he got to fight. He got to have his just doing court. But if there's somebody that was with Rayshawn, that's a loose end. You see what I'm saying? They've been, look how long they took for to even file charges on Big U for this murder charge. You see what I'm saying? They waited years. Who wait years and charge somebody if they don't got it on them? You feel me? Like, come on, gang. Them wiretaps, man. Them wiretaps, Big U done said so much shit just on these interviews and them wiretaps, man. His case don't look good at all, bro. Let's go.
24th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Big U arrives at the studio. At around 9 p.m., Rayshawn arrives at the studio and recorded a song from 11 p.m. until midnight. On January 25th, around 12:37 a.m., Big U left the studio, and the gray sedan that he and Sylvester had driven to the studio was no longer there. At approximately 12:59 a.m., Big U's phone stopped reporting location data of any kind, with the last data recorded within the vicinity of the studio. At approximately 1:13 a.m., surveillance footage at the Airbnb revealed a gray sedan arriving to the Airbnb. A few minutes later, Rayshawn exited the Airbnb with a suitcase, put the suitcase in the trunk, and got in the gray sedan which departed. The Airbnb was still rented for another day, and Rayshawn's flight wasn't scheduled to leave until the next day. Both of Big U's phones.
So the same person who told them the timeline when he came and picked them up and all that shit, you got to look at who was the friend. Who was the friend? They didn't leave the friend there. That's why it don't make no sense. So if the friend was left behind, the friend is the person who gave up the information on what happened, who picked him up and all that shit. So they're allegedly accusing Big U of picking him up. You see what I'm saying? With his backpack. So that's why I say, man, y'all got to be careful, man. These cell phones, get rid of them. If you finna do some janky shit, get rid of them, gang. Because that's what's catching most of these dudes up nowadays. Let's go.
Did not begin reporting location data until 2:15 a.m. At approximately 2:30 a.m., Big U returns to the studio alone in the gray sedan. He was reportedly drenched in sweat. Big U told security that he just came back from the gym. Rayshawn's body was found hours later at approximately 9 a.m. Rayshawn had been shot multiple times.
Now, this is why I say, because, all right, so look, if Big U was in the gym, you know what they're going to say. Well, what gym did you go to? You feel me? Most gyms got cameras. You see what I'm saying? Most of this shit, everything is man, we all under surveillance. This whole country. Y'all go outside and you driving in your car, look at them lights. It's a camera on every light. And guess what? That's a third-party company who utilized that technology with those cameras. That they're not even American based. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, all right, so he was at the gym. All right, so they have to believe that his whereabouts is credible. You see what I'm saying? You have to be able to prove that. You see what I'm saying? That this is data. That we're in the 20th century where everything is damn near monitored and recorded. You see what I'm saying? That's what made me think like, nah, these niggas ain't just go throw this shit on this nigga without no, you know what I'm saying? Like no discrepancies. Like they got to have something where something ain't adding up for them to want to charge him. Because if his timeline fits his timeline, they can't charge you with that. There's data. You have witnesses. You have proof. What you put up to the gym was you by yourself? Yeah. Where you go? Oh, man, my homeboy house. He left it open for me. Come on, gang. That's going to be suspicious like a motherfucker, man. Now, I hope he didn't do it. Let's just be clear, man. This is a boy. You see what I'm saying? This is a child. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, And shit, man, if it come out like that, man, it's just gonna be bad. Let's go.
And his body had been dragged and left in a ditch not far from Interstate 15. Big U's phone location data showed that he departed Vegas to return to LA at approximately 10 a.m. At the crime scene, DNA was collected from Rayshawn's ankle area. The DNA profile obtained was not complete. An analysis of Big U's DNA profile was inconclusive, such that he could not be excluded as the contributor of the DNA. A couple days after the homicide, Big U arranges for recording equipment to be removed from the studio, including destruction of surveillance video data that would have shown Rayshawn and Big U at the studio shortly before the murder. Big U had the security take a walk prior to the removal of the equipment. Investigators believe that the footage from the DVR system would have shown an altercation between Big U and Rayshawn the night of the 24th. Rayshawn's aunt called.
You know what I feel about this? If 75 people told on Big U, 75, all of these people telling, and he's still trying to get a date to come home, and they trying to pin his murder on him. Hell, motherfucker, nah, nigga, nah, hell, motherfucker. Hey, man. All right. So what y'all gonna give me if I give you shit? Man, we'll take about 10, 15 years off that time if you tell me. Shit, niggas. Hey, come on. Hell, motherfucker, we going down together. Don't give me that shit, nigga. We in our 50s. Hell yeah, nigga. Fuck all that young nigga shit, man. Hey, man, look, bro. Get over here. Hell no, you make this. That's why he want to fight in court. That's why he want to go pro per. Because if he catch the person who actually have to see when you go pro per, oh, nigga, don't be the nigga who testified on that nigga, take the stand. He look at you and shit. Nigga, you better run. Get your ass up. Don't give me that shit. Get him out of there. Don't you go to that court date. Because if you snitch on that man and stand on the in court and you're saying he did this, that, and the third, and he know nigga who did it and you did it, what he supposed to do, bro? What he supposed to do? They already said he told on Eddie Boy allegedly. So if he told already, what would stop him from telling again? You see what I'm saying? It just don't add up. Well, shit.
Big U on January 27th after she learned Rayshawn had been killed. Big U claimed he had not seen or heard from Rayshawn and did not know his whereabouts. Rayshawn's aunt told investigators that Big U would call her on a weekly basis prior to the murder. But after that phone call on January 27th, she never again heard from Big U. Throughout the entire investigation, the family members and friends who have been interviewed have pointed to Big U as the person they believe to be responsible for Rayshawn's murder. Within days, multiple people were sending Instagram messages to Big U, demanding answers for what happened to Rayshawn, all of which went without response. North Las Vegas police searched Rayshawn's Instagram. Rayshawn's final Instagram message to Big U was regarding the price of a song and was sent on January 24th at 1:57 p.m. Big U did not respond until January 26, 2021 at 8:14 a.m., almost 24 hours after Big U left Las Vegas following Rayshawn's murder. In the meantime, the evidence shows Big U had seen Rayshawn at the studio the night of January 24th after Rayshawn had sent the message, and Big U would have presumably discussed the price of the song there. Appearing to authorities that Big U sent the Instagram message on January 26th in an attempt to plead ignorance that Rayshawn was murdered and to avoid suspicion from law enforcement of his alleged involvement in the murder. In 2023, North Las Vegas police went by Big U.
Why would you? Let me tell y'all something, bro. Never respond to the shit on the internet, bro. It's power in silence. When you respond, people, they try to play this role. Oh, they gonna think you guilty if you don't respond. Nah, nigga. That's just a scare tactic to get your opinion so they can judge your perspective. Nah, nigga, don't say nothing. Let people think what they want. Their minds are already made up, bro. Man, let me tell you something. The devil won't attack you when, you live in a life of sin. The devil come when you're trying to get your shit together. When you're trying to get your shit together. Yeah, the devil come when you trying to do good for yourself. He don't come, nigga, when you out here full of sin, nigga, trying to kill shit, drink shit, party, lust, sex, all that crazy shit. He don't come when you trying to, live a life of sin. But when you trying to get your shit together, he coming. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't see that yet? Y'all don't see that yet? Niggas that when you was at their level and y'all was, you know, down at the same time, motherfuckers, it was all good. But as soon as you got on your grind and shit, nigga, and niggas is, you pass niggas by, all the hate come, all that shit. Niggas want to find a reason to fight with you, do anything to get into it with you, talk bad about you. You know what I'm saying? I think Big U expressing itself is kind of, you're giving a theory or even just responding is going to make, depending on what you say and how you say it, people are going to judge based off of what you said. But when you don't say nothing, they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what that. You killing you nothing. You got the right to shut the fuck up. That's what's going on, gang. A lot of niggas is talking too much. Now that I'm older, man, I wish I never got on camera, you know, exposing anything, because think about it. Anytime you stand in front of a camera claiming a gang and showing how ruthless you is, they're watching. All right, let's put that in the photo. What's his name? Tiny Bust Him Open. You know what I'm saying? Tiny Kill. Whatever your name is, all right, let's make a profile for him. They creating profiles. You're exposing yourself. That's the worst thing you could do in 2025. Get on camera, chunk up your hood with guns and talking about how reckless and ruthless you is, and then they go build a profile behind you. Let's go.
His home when he was not there, after leaving a business card and informing his wife that they were following up on the 2-year anniversary of Rayshawn's murder. His wife would lie to police, stating that Big U lived at the 62nd Street house sometimes. In actuality, Big U was there most nights unless he was traveling. Big U's wife then called him off his dad's phone to inform him that police showed up at their house. After the call, Big U did not return home for 2 weeks, something he had not done during the entirety of the surveillance. On February 14th, during a wiretap call, Big U called Martin to meet with him at his auto shop to discuss the police investigation into Rayshawn's murder. Following the call to Martin, Big U immediately placed calls to his associate, abbreviated as DS. DS was the person who reportedly removed the video surveillance from the studio. The first few calls went unanswered. Then Big U told him he needed to meet with him. The following is a transcript of the portion of the conversation. Where you at? At the house, ready to jump in the shower. Which I need to pull up on you. All right, I'm right here at the house. All right, I gotta pull up on you in how long you gonna be? You ain't about to go nowhere, are you? Nah, okay. I'll just jump in the shower though, just to be ready though. Okay, all right, for sure. Within the last few weeks, a leaked recorded phone call has surfaced, revealing Rayshawn's mother telling WAC 100 about Big U's arrest before it happened.
Always assume somebody recording you, gang. You can't trust nobody. You can't even trust the woman that you laying with. Yeah, that's it. Nigga, you can't trust the motherfucker you laying with. No, nigga, you know how many times you said, shut up, you fat, you ugly, you bald-headed. She still stayed with your motherfucking ass. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, nigga. What they do is they wait till you weak and you're vulnerable and shit. Hell yeah. I'm gonna fuck that nigga shit up, yeah. Fuck that. Bitch, fuck that nigga. Yeah, I'm only with that nigga shit. That nigga be paying all of it. He helped pay the bills, bitch. Hey, 50% of something is better than nothing. That's all right, bitch. Let me get a good job. I'll leave that nigga. Until then, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna play cool and shit, but not fuck that nigga. I'm tired of him. Yeah. Then time go by, you try to do good by her and shit, and she wait, and she sit in the cut, and she hawk your motherfucking ass, and bow. That nigga put his hands on me. Say what? He put his hands on me and stuff. Yeah, nigga. Hey, get you out of there. Strike. Let's go.
I know it's a cliche, but in the world of sales, time really is money. Luckily, we found Monday CRM.
When did the test come back? When did the DNA come back?
It came back 2 months ago.
And they still ain't arrested the nigga?
Well, they told me between me and you, please, between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the end of March, the beginning of April.
Got you. I'm going to sit back and watch the show.
Prior to turning himself in, Big U recorded videos denying the accusations.
I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So Is that how they gonna work the case? So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turn against me. I ain't going for that. You might well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been.
Man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, we gonna leave it right there, man. Y'all drop your opinions in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Between the wiretap, you know, all that stuff, man, the cameras and all that shit, man. You know, his trial is coming real soon. So y'all be on the lookout. And yeah, more to come. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.